start with the opening statement from Coach, and then we'll take some questions.
Obviously a disappointing night for us. Thought we got out to a pretty good start. And then, the scoreless drought to end the second quarter and into the third really got us. Take away the fouling at the end. We hold them right around 60, which is our goal defensively. But we've got to be able to put more than 56 points on the board, especially when we get 20 from both Justine and Carly. Credit to Bryant. They attacked us where we're slim. Especially when Carly got in foul trouble. Nyborg's a terrific player and a terrific kid. I recruited her out of high school, so they went right into her and made us pay for our lack of size. I thought we did a good job limiting their guards who have been all conference players for them, but we weren't able to do anything with their post players, which was a problem. Obviously another good game for Justine, which is encouraging for us, and to finally get a good game from Carly and see her getting more comfortable out there, I think just bodes well for us in the future. But we need to get some production from our backcourt players, which we didn't tonight.
I can go first. So
Okay.
Brian met you with the faster play than you guys are used to.
Mm-hmm.
How do you try to reconvene in setting up your offense and not matching their fast play?
Yeah, I think we just, we need to stay within ourselves. We wanted to push pace. They had been hurt in transition, and I thought early, we were getting up and down the floor, and it was effective offensively because, they want to play in the half court and get the ball inside. But when we stopped hitting shots, we just got into a little bit of a frenetic pace, and we turned it over a little bit more than we would like. I think we just need to stay composed, use our smarts. And when we did execute, I thought we got some really good things. We just need, more of the shots to fall than did tonight.
And then Fisher hit her first 3 of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been working to get her more involved on the outside?
Yeah, she's going to have to hit some perimeter shots, I think, or people aren't going to guard her. You saw late in the game, any screening action that we had to get her the ball inside, they were sagging pretty far off in the paint. So it's good to see her get those to fall. She has been working on it all summer and fall. But I think that's not something she can rely on every night. But it's good for her and good for us that she knocked them down. But when we only make 4 threes and 2 of them are from Carly, we didn't really have a great shooting night.
And then what was the decision after a strong first half from Carly to bench her for the third quarter, majority of the third?
Well, she had 3 fouls, and I wanted to have her for as much time as I could, and I knew they were just going to go at her. I probably should have kept her in, but we hung in the game. It was still close at that point. So, as long as we kept it close, I was playing it safe with her. And we were scoring a little bit in that stretch as well. But again, the no scoring stretch to end the second and then the start of the third, really hurt us because we did, for the most part, limit them offensively except for the fourth quarter.
And then how do you look to shut down second chance opportunities?
Yeah, again, our size kind of limits us there. They've been getting, I think they had 19 offensive rebounds one of their first games, so I thought we actually did a decent job on the boards. Late, there were some, that one to end the third quarter, we said is inexcusable. The one on the free throw line was pretty inexcusable, but, we just have to make a concerted effort. We've been doing more rebounding drills in practice. I have 3 kids on the bench that we count on for rebounding, so hopefully when they're back, we can clean that up a little bit. But right now we have some people playing too many minutes and playing out of position. So there's going to be areas where we can be exploited, and rebounding is one that we need to continue to improve on.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, a very strong defensive performance. I somewhat evaluate that as a stronger, more aggressive performance than the last home game against Drexel.
Yeah.
Was there a similar defensive game plan? Did you tell your team to be more aggressive? Or?
Yeah, we wanted to be more aggressive. I thought for the most part, in the first half specifically, we helped pretty well in the post. In the second half, I didn't think we adjusted very well. We were asking for digs on the post players, especially since they kept going in there, and I don't think we got those to the rate that we needed to, especially when they weren't shooting it as well as they do most of the time. I think we were a little bit shy to double because of their perimeter shooting. But yeah, we want to continue to get better defensively, every time we step out. And we know that's an area that we have to continue to grow in. Specifically with our lack of size right now, our post defense. I think that's back-to-back games where we gave up 40 points in the paint. And again, those are easier shots. We talk about the paint is like your home, right? You don't just let people in your home, untouched. So, we need to be more physical in there and limit those easy baskets a little bit better.
Thank you.
Good. Anybody else?
Coach, really strong start to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Was a nice change from last time. Last time took a little longer, but we're able to come back some this time. Just really strong, just off the gun.
Mm-hmm.
What needs to happen to just maintain that momentum? It seemed like it trailed off a little bit.
Yeah, I think I need to do a better job subbing. I think both Friday and tonight we had the scoring drought to end the second quarter, and people get tired. With Lexi and Carly's foul trouble. I was, limited in terms of who we could sub. So I thought, Justine got tired. Danny got tired. And we weren't, knocking down shots that we need to knock down, quite frankly. So again, I need to do a better job of moving people in and out, keeping, fresh legs out there as best we can. And, going to the hot hand. I think we went away from Justine a little bit in the second quarter, and maybe we need to, find some more stuff to get her the ball, where she's been successful.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.